Hello, Red Devil staff. This is your principal, Dr. Gavin, and I would like to take the opportunity to welcome you back onto campus. As you know and you've heard me say throughout many meetings and emails, we will continue to make sure that the campus is safe for every single student and staff member, and we're also making your health a priority. So please understand that as we transition back onto campus and into hybrid learning, we will make your safety and overall health our #1 priority. We can't wait to have you back. You are part of the heart of Sweetwater High School and what we're all about, and it's just not the same without you. Thank you, Red Devil staff.
Red Devil staff. This is Mr. Horner, your assistant principal, coming to you. I just wanted to briefly talk about the screening procedures for staff coming onto campus. Staff are going to continue to check in here through the 700 ROTC gate. We're going to ask that you continue to park in the 28th Street parking lot and then go through the screening process as we've been doing throughout distance learning. Of course, you're going to have your temperature taken and you're going to have the screening questions that you'll still need to answer. But of course, we also ask that you screen at home before you even come into campus. If you're not feeling well, if somebody in your household's not feeling well, or if you're aware of somebody having a COVID-19 positive case, please make sure that you do stay at home and you can contact myself or Nurse Tamia or any other administrator where we can go through that process with you just to make sure that you're safe and you're keeping everybody else on campus safe. So thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you really soon.
Teachers, I just want to remind you about taking attendance when we have students returning back to campus. So you will be taking attendance on Infinite Campus for all your students, meaning virtual students and in-person students, okay? But for the teachers that will be back on campus, we are going to ask you to take an extra step of taking attendance on a Google Sheet just for your in-person students. The reason we were having you do that is because we need to keep track of who are the students that are supposed to be here physically every day, and if they're absent, the attendance office is going to reach out to the families to find out why they didn't come to school. So in case they're sick, we need to follow the protocols before they send their student back to school. So we are going to ask you that you take that extra step of taking a Google attendance. That forms will provide to you for you to take attendance for your students in person. And then the attendance office will be there to help you if you have any questions or concerns, okay? Thank you very much.
Welcome back, staff. My name is Dr. Salazar, and I'm here to, of course, welcome you back, #1. #2, I wanted to tell you a little bit about how our classrooms are going to look like when we receive you back to your home, Sweetwater High School. So as you can see, the classrooms here, we have 14 student desks. They're 6 feet distanced apart from each other, and then that's a maximum amount of students that we'll have at any given time in any classroom, 14. Also, each classroom, we have ionizers installed that'll help us filter the air. We're also going to have the windows and the doors open. And of course, this is to maximize the safetiness in each classroom. The other thing that we're going to have is we're going to have what we call acrylic dividers here, right? And we've been using these acrylic dividers in a number of ways. We've seen teachers during our in-school cohorts use them this way when they're talking to students, or they keep them close to their desk and they have the students approach them. And so this is another way to ensure, right, that we're not exchanging any germs through that type of fashion or way. And, of course, you're going to have some hand sanitizer. You're going to have some wipes, and then you're also going to have a face shield, right? Although we require and mandate face masks, the face shield is optional, all right? It depends on what you want to do. The other thing is for restroom use, for student restroom use, we're going to have the students scan a QR code before using the restroom. This is going to take the place of a hall pass. And so as they log in to go to use the restroom, they'll have to put down which restroom that they're using. This is going to help us should we have the case where we need a contact trace, we'll have a running log. But more importantly, This will ensure that the restrooms that are being used will be cleaned and disinfected every hour. And then we have a log for that as well for our custodians to make sure that they are going in there and cleaning, and we know who's cleaning those restrooms. For staff, we're going to open up several staff restrooms, and of course designate, depending what building or area you're in, we're going to designate specific restrooms. That way we don't have, for example, a situation where we only have 1 or 2 restrooms available for staff and each staff member goes into the same restroom, right? We're trying to avoid that, and again, trying to maximize the safetyness on campus. And so those are some of the protocols that we'll have in place. We wanted to give you an idea of what your space is going to look like. And of course, at any time, please reach out to me if you see any safety concerns or any overall concerns whatsoever. All right, we're happy to have you back. Thank you, SUHI.
Hi staff, welcome back. We missed you. And FYI, for your information, our cleaning protocols, we sanitize the classrooms daily. We clean them at the end of the day. Bathrooms are cleaned daily. We sanitize them every hour. Doorknobs, anything that anybody can touch, light switches, they're cleaned thoroughly each day. If you have any more concerns or information you want to pass on, I'm Sal. Welcome home.
Welcome back, Red Devil staff. Just to get you acquainted with how we'll work in the classroom is that every time students come in, they will go ahead and grab some sanitation wipes, and they'll be wiping down each of the desks before they sit down. And then they will also be sanitizing those at the end of class for the new students to come in. This way that we make sure that they're sanitized before and after. During class, the students that are here in class with you will be following along during a synchronous lesson as usual. So they will be logging into their computers. If they have a question during learning time, they will be asking those questions like they normally do, either in the chat or unmuting themselves. During the after the live class or after the synchronous learning, during the asynchronous time is when the students in class will be working with you on their assignments, any questions they have, or little tutorials that they may need. So again, everybody will be learning the same way during synchronous time, and during asynchronous time is when the students in front of you will be getting that individualized attention. Thanks so much.
As you can see, Red Devil staff, we worked really hard to create a really safe teaching environment for you and a safe learning environment for our students. We can't wait to welcome you home. See you soon.